I guess if I had a proper understanding or concept of like saving and making my money work for me when I was younger, I think some of the situations I've been in my 20s, I think might have been prevented. I think if I was able to put money aside, just understood what it meant to kind of save for a rainy day, but also to make my money work for me. So like, you know, investing my money in something that was gonna, I don't know, help me in the long run, as opposed to just kind of like wasting my money on different products or clothes or whatever. If I had learned that lesson when I was younger, I think that would have been quite beneficial for me still. So it might not be my biggest L, but it's one of those things I look back at and I think it's not a massive regret. Try to not like have too many regrets that are on my mind, but I always think to myself, if I had more understanding of finances and just like how to use money appropriately and make it work for you, I think I think things would have been a lot easier for me in my 20s still. But what about you?
Mine is not exactly the same, but I always feel like, again, saving was one thing, but definitely just looking after my credit score. That was probably my biggest L, because I don't know, there was something about, I was very rebellious in a sense, because I thought, basically run the system. They're trying to keep us in the box, blah blah. But as an adult now, I definitely learned my lesson. Because why can't you look at what's wrong with you? Why are you not looking after your credit score, Mike? If I could tell myself, my younger self, basically look after your credit. It doesn't make sense to not look after your credit. I just would have. And also in terms of saving and investing, there's a lot I know about saving and investing now. But I feel like we save almost for no reason, or just in case for a rainy day, instead of actually having money and investing it. I feel like that should be a lesson that they either teach in school. I know they teach it in some schools, but we need to learn how to make our money work for us. So I know that he basically mentioned that. Make our money work for us. It doesn't make sense to just save senselessly. I've ruined my credit from when I was 18. Got to 21, I tried to get a phone contract. They were like, yeah, no, you've been declined. And I was like, can't run that again. The guy said, bro, there's nothing to run. The thing is not working. You need to go and get pay as you go. I lost my head. That's when I started researching into credit and I improved it basically. But yeah, I couldn't believe how bad I made it. And yeah, I would have been in a different position. Well, it's taken me longer to be in the position I am now in terms of credit and what I can do with my finances. But you learn the hard way, I guess.
No, you're right. I think the fact that you said that some schools teach it or whatever, funny enough, that's one of the things I've started doing, like in my school as a teacher. So like literally just this week, rather than just teaching maths, how I'd normally teach it, I tried to like conceptualize everything. So we looked at savings, salaries and budgets as a theme. And then we kind of just explored what it means to have an income, what it means to budget, what it means to save. And then obviously we use those themes as a way to basically teach all the other operations like subtracting, addition and stuff. And you'd be surprised, man, like these 9-10-year-olds, they don't have a full understanding of it, but once you tell it to them once, they're like, oh, okay, that's what that means. And I give you an example.